Okay, I want to show you my sponge that I'm making. It actually grew. It was down here, but my wild yeast kind of failed. And what I did was I poured out half the, the batter, which kept separating. And I went ahead and added, I could just take this off. I added, let me take this off real quick. Excuse me for a minute. This is if you want to make like a sponge, if you want to do sourdough, sourdough. If you want to do flapjacks, if you want to do some flatbread, this would be good. But basically what I did was I removed half of the, I added a little bit of half of the mixture of the sponge that kind of was failing. It just had very little bubbles in it, and I kept trying to feed it flour and discarding it. You discard it for 3 days. You make it, then you discard it, and you add more flour, and well, and then I don't know, maybe I should have just put the grapes in with no water. I think if I would have put the grapes in with no water, then it would have turned out like this. But I'm trying to remember my friend who used to do her wild yeast bread. Oh, she made good bread. And she moved far away. Anyways, but she was in El Dorado Hills somewhere up there in California. Past up there, Pollock Pines, I think. Nice little place, but then she says, I'm getting out of here because of the fires and the taxes and whatever. So she moved out of state, which a lot of people are doing. Anyways, so, it smells so good. It smells so yeasty. Look at those bubbles. So, I took out half of the liquids and then I added more water and distilled. Make sure you use distilled water and flour, half and half. And I added a package of the active yeast. Got tired of waiting on it. And then I wasn't supposed to keep it tight, so what I did was so it can breathe, it needs some air. So I just put that on there without screwing it on. And so I'll show you the next step. And that's pretty cool. Look, very scientific. Oh, this is pretty cool. And I don't know, flour is so expensive, so I have just a little bit of flour left. So we'll see what I can make. And then you just keep feeding it. You keep discarding and feeding it to keep it alive. And that's your sourdough, and that's your sponge, where you can make your breads and your goods. Pretty cool, huh? I do have some other flour in the refrigerator. I keep it in the refrigerator, my flour. I don't want it to turn rancid. I rarely use flour. Anyways, but yeah, you can make your own bread from this. All right, talk to you later. Bye.